Greetings, YouTube. Don't you just love good news? I love good news. Thanks to my man Django Unchained, Mr. Django556, he hit me up during maintenance, believe it or not, because he wanted to send me this message that I have not had a chance to read on the forums. I can never tell. Technically, this was August 17th, 2021. It's almost August 18th, 2021. By the time this hits my channel, it's definitely going to be August 18th, which is Wednesday. The day we've been circling on our calendars for the last week for the Summer of Pain rewards. But really, even though I don't do Alliance War, I can still be really excited about this because it is hopefully going to benefit everybody who does Alliance War and is watching this video. Greetings, Summoners from the MCOC team. With Alliance War Season 28 starting tomorrow, we wanted to help players get ramped up for Alliance War again. Though we are still committed to making ongoing improvements to the feel of controls, aka hopefully the game won't be broken forever, we know that version 32.1.1 is still relatively new and is just the first step in the right direction. True. We also know that players have had slightly more downtime between seasons than usual and may not have been able to build up their resources for the season like they are used to. In order to welcome alliances back to war and help players get back into the swing of things, we'll be sending out a few bundles of resources throughout the season that should be helpful to you. This is major news because before it sounded like they'd give like maybe one compensation package for Alliance War, maybe at the beginning of the season. But when I read something that literally says, and let's read it again, we'll be sending out a few bundles of resources throughout the season. I'm not saying we should expect the Dormammu has come back to bargain Alliance Quest compensation that gave us more glory than we can hoard if you did nothing but claim them, and also so many Alliance Quest potions and revives that many of you, including myself, ended up wasting some of them because we didn't need to use them, and then unfortunately they expired. This would still be, ideally, an Alliance War version of this. So, that's great. Ongoing bundles of resources throughout the season. And I know I'm still going to get messages saying, but Prof, you need to talk more about how they just need to give us units. I get why you would say that. I get why anybody would think that. But Kabam has, historically speaking, not wanted to do that. They almost view it like giving cash back, even though obviously it's digital rewards and not cash refunds like a credit card refund would be. Additionally, due to some issues with tactics found during our testing, we're going to be disabling attack and defense tactics for the season. These changes and the first bundle of items will be implemented with the start of the season, which is today. So keep an eye on your in-game inbox for the message with these items attached. Now, I got the Alliance War Seasons rewards that they gave basically everybody when they had to abruptly end Alliance War Season because of the game being broken. And I do want to say something in that regard. The game is still very much broken. I get messages every day, even though I don't do videos on it, that have people giving me these horror stories about how their game crashed 3 times. It takes 40 minutes to load it. They went to dash back and they dashed forward. Their champion holds block throughout the entire fight. When they go to parry, the parry doesn't register, and so they just get face blocked, as my Battle Realm bestie Katie Candy would say. So I'm going to be curious, as somebody who is going to be a very much passive viewer of your Alliance War Season YouTube, are you going to face the same input, lag, and overall gameplay issues in the new Alliance War Season 28? Because if you do, and it's not just you, it's your alliance, and it's other, I want to hear about it. I won't make a video right away, and sometimes that ticks people off. You know, I literally get messages where people demand me to stop what I'm doing and make a video because of their issue. And while I'm trying to be empathetic and sympathetic, that's hard to say back to back, of people's needs, I also don't want people to take advantage of me and think that I can just be a mouthpiece for whatever they want to say immediately. Videos still take time, they still take effort, and they should still take some critical thought. and some of the mistakes I made early on in my YouTube career were being so desirable, helpful to these summoners that I would rush into making a video, and it turned out it was just that person facing a mistake, or the mistake wasn't even a mistake. They just didn't know it. So I try to take a deeper breath now, and unless I'm excited about talking about some positive news like this, I sometimes never make the video, or I wait 3 to 5 days to make it until there's been a pattern of communication. That means I'm often not the first person to say something on YouTube, but hopefully by the time I say it, I'm right. Because it is better to be right than to be first, even though I'll still make mistakes occasionally, as much as I try not to. Well, YouTube, there is your midnight-ish news for Alliance War Seasons. Look out. We should have, as Kabam said at the bottom of this post, the first compensation package today, because it's the start of the season. And then after that, a few bundles of resources throughout the season. All good news. Hopefully, it will make you excited to do Alliance War. Will this get me to do it? No, absolutely not.